Well, welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about a show that honestly surprised me a lot, The 8 Show. This isn't the kind of series you watch casually while doing something else. It pulls you in and demands your attention, and once you're in, it doesn't let go easily. At first, the idea sounds simple: 8 people, 8 floors, and time equals money. But very quickly, you realize the show isn't really about the game itself. It's about people, power, and what humans become when money and survival are put above everything else. One of the biggest things I liked about this show is how interesting the story is. It doesn't feel confusing or fake deep. The rules are easy to understand, but the way they affect human behavior is what makes it smart. At the beginning, everyone wants to cooperate and believes teamwork is the key to winning. But the moment the higher floors start earning more money, living more comfortably, and gaining control, everything changes. The system creates inequality, and that's where the real conflict begins. The suspense in The 8 Show is constant. It's not loud or dramatic, but it's always there in the background. You're constantly waiting for someone to break, and you never really know who it's going to be. Every episode leaves you feeling tense and uncomfortable in a way that feels very real. The show does a great job of building pressure slowly instead of relying on cheap shock moments. As a viewer, I genuinely felt anger toward the higher floors. And what makes it effective is that they're not written as obvious villains. They feel like real people. They don't think they're doing anything wrong, they believe they deserve their position. That mindset alone makes them frustrating to watch, because it mirrors how power works in real life. The show captures that imbalance in a very raw and honest way. Before going further, if you're enjoying this review, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps support the content and lets me know you want to see more reviews like this. Another strong point of the show is the twists. They're handled really well and never feel forced. Every twist changes the power dynamics and shifts how you see the characters. Just when you think you understand the game, something happens that completely flips the situation. That unpredictability is a big reason why the show stays engaging from start to finish. I also loved how the show introduces the characters through small backstory moments at the start of episodes. These short glimpses into their lives are enough to help you understand who they are without slowing the story down. Later, when things get dark and messy, you remember where these people came from. It doesn't excuse their actions, but it makes them feel human, and that adds emotional weight to every decision they make. Some scenes in The 8 Show are truly amazing, not because of action or violence, but because they clearly show the human mindset. You see fear turning into obedience, power turning into cruelty, and desperation turning into silence. There are moments where very little is said, yet everything is understood. Those scenes are uncomfortable because they feel so close to reality. That said, the show isn't perfect. After episode 6, especially moving into episode 7, the pacing starts to feel stretched. The final confrontation is important, but some moments are dragged out longer than necessary. It doesn't ruin the experience, but you can feel the momentum slow down compared to earlier episodes. Another thing worth mentioning is the brutality. The show is rated 16+, but in my opinion, some scenes feel more like 18+. Personally, I didn't mind it because it fits the story and the message the show is trying to deliver. However, I can understand that some viewers might find certain scenes too intense or uncomfortable. Overall, The 8 Show is an engaging, suspenseful, and emotionally heavy series. It's not flawless, but it's bold and thought-provoking. It's the kind of show that stays in your mind even after you finish watching it. For me, it's a solid 8 out of 10, not just something you watch, but something you experience. Thanks for watching, and keep getting inspired.